eating some food. I'm very tired. I think normally in Costa Rica it'd be like 9. Right now it's 7. My flight was delayed, so I'm not flying out until almost 11 and arriving in Portland at 1 in the morning. Mm. I want to sleep like right now. So yeah, I'm here eating food. I'm gonna stop signing so I can eat. I've had an interesting day. I was in Texas, and as I'm like boarding my flight, I was just thinking like what I should have as an intention or to focus on around Texas, and was politeness. And I'm like going off of like 1 hour of sleep, and I look at my row, and there's a person sitting at my seat. And if you know me, I really like the window seat. And there's a kid sitting in it, and a Nana sitting next to them saying, "Hey." He's like, "I think you're sitting in my seat." And the Nana's like, "Well, I want to sit next to my granddaughter. Can't I do that?" And I was like, "Can't you do that in like the 2 seats that are like right next to each other right there? The ones that you have?" And she's like, "Oh, do you still want your seat?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." Oh, just weird interactions. I was just looking online, and yeah, the sulfilo frequencies are really high today. There's a bunch of blackouts in the past 24 hours, which means that our systems on how to measure how much light is coming in from the solar flares from the sun cannot even be measured. I don't like when stuff is in my teeth. That bothers me. I'm gonna use my toothbrush. I'll pretend like it's not there. And with that, yeah, I'm kind of irritable and tired, and I just want to sleep in a bed. I just want to sleep in an actual bed. I've been trying to fall asleep, but it's really hard and uncomfortable. In the Chicago airport, there was like rain dropping on me and birds. I don't know, maybe part of the airport was outside because there's a bunch of trains that were like going around to get around the airport. They have them here too, but I haven't had to ride a train anywhere, thankfully. I went to the Botanical Gardens in Chicago because I have such a long layover. My friend and I he picked me up and we went to the Botanical Gardens. And I got to see, so I've heard I hope I say it right. The estacadas. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but it's a kind of bug that goes, and I got to see what it looks like. And they rebirth themselves, and it's like that their outer shell. They attach themselves to the tree and then remove themselves like kind of like a cocoon. You know how a butterfly comes out, but they come out of their shell or like their old skin or like snake skin, kind of like that. But like you could see like their legs and their whole body and like attached to this tree. It's just crazy. I took a bunch of pictures of it, and I touched one too, and it like fell off the tree, and I did scream because I was just like, I know it's not alive, but it's kind of freaked me out. Yeah, the botanical gardens are gorgeous. There's a lot of good smelling flowers there and ducks, and the Japanese garden's pretty cool. Yeah, Chicago is like Costa Rica, actually, like weather wise, pretty humid and warm. It was nice. I was like, wow, I feel like I'm in Costa Rica, but like in the US. Kind of disappointed. I haven't heard that many accents while I'm here. My friend's not from Chicago, so he doesn't have one. But I haven't heard a Chicago accent. What's up with that? Shouldn't everyone have like a thick accent? I've been told I have an accent when I was younger. I'm from Washougal, and everyone say I had a southern accent. I don't anymore, but it makes sense. Washougal, which is in Washington, it's like 20 minutes from Vancouver, Washington. It's a very small town, so it makes sense that I'd have a southern accent. Yes. Yeah, it's where I'm at. I'm just hanging out in this airport, eating some food because I did not eat last night because I was too tired. Going on my flight from Costa Rica to Texas, and then now to Chicago, and now to Portland. But yeah, plants, plants for food. Feels weird being back in the US. It's really weird. Yeah, everyone here, it's just so different. So different. It's not gigantic plants, gigantic hummingbirds. Everyone's energy is just really calm in Costa Rica. In Chicago, it feels very busy. Like people have been running around the airport. It's kind of wild, like sprinting, I think, to go get their flight. It's a lot of flight delays. I was sitting out on the runway for a whole hour before we were actually able to like pull up and like get out for a whole hour. I guess there's a lot of storms here. So yeah, supposedly I'm gonna leave at 11. I don't know. The sky is pretty dark, so we shall see if that happens. I might be just sleeping here, but it's not like the Georgia airport. They have a bunch of couches. At least I don't. If they do have them, I don't know where they are. There's a bunch of chairs. They're kind of. I don't know if you can see them, but they're kind of like attached. Can't move them. In Georgia, they had chairs. You could like move them this way. You could lay down or like put them next to each other and kind of sleep. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of want to pull some cards, some tarot cards, and see if I'm gonna make my flight. You know this one, The Golden Future by Diana Cooper. It's actually really good and really, really accurate. Before I left Costa Rica, I was saying that I pulled clothing and I was just so confused about it. And then I ended up, before I left Costa Rica, got like a whole new wardrobe. All these beautiful things from my friend. It was like absolutely perfect to wear on my trip. So it's accurate. Pulling a tarot card. Trying to see if there's anything I should know about today. I've had so many delays in my flights. Okay, it's this one. Ooh. Alumni Masters. Be a spreader of love. It's a really pretty card. I wonder what that means. Alumni 31. There are thousands of alumni masters who have ascended into higher dimensions and are now guiding us on Earth. In the golden future, when the veils between the earthly and spiritual realms are thin, They will actually be seen walking amongst the people of this planet. They will be spreading pure love that will fully open the hearts of humans and animals. The flow of love between people will also be tangible. Everyone will feel that they are totally loved and lovable, so they will glow with self worth, joy, and confidence. For the first time, humans will truly know how to love. They'll realize that they belong on Well, that's pretty cool. Go future, everyone will understand and experience true love. You know, I just realized, can you all hear me? Or is it too loud in here? It's probably too loud. I don't know if anyone can actually hear this live. Darn. Yeah, just realized that. This one basically says these masters will come to Earth walking amongst the people with fully open hearts of humans and animals and hold that frequency. I literally was just talking to my friend about this. And it exudes so much of this loving energy and self worth and joy and confidence that humans will be able to understand how to hold this frequency. You just failed.